Last little walk in Windsor, boys. Oh. Like, I'm not in it. I don't want to be in it. That's all right. Hi, gorgeous. Is not where he's meant to be. Get down. Come here. How are you gonna get down from there, Chips? Not stressed. Hello, you guys. I am in the back of the car. Our family friend Leo and I are making our way down to Florida. We started yesterday after we landed at Teterboro. We had an amazing flight thanks to K9 Jets, and we are currently, I think, in the middle of nowhere in North Carolina. Leo's getting some coffee. I still have a little bit from when we stopped at Chick-fil-A earlier, and we should be hopefully getting into my house in Jacksonville to drop off the suitcase, freshen up myself and the boys before Leo takes myself and my stepsister Meg to the airport to head back to London. Before we head to the airport, we will be dropping off fish and chips at Jaren, their dog sitter's house, who will be so excited to welcome them back. Unfortunately, I won't be able to see her. She doesn't get home until 5:30, and we'll be dropping them off around 4. But her husband Justin will be there. I'm equally as excited to see him. He's like a big teddy bear. He's so sweet, and he loves the boys. So I'm so excited that this is all so far gone really, really well. I was so nervous because, like I said, there was no room for error. I needed to get this done in the amount of time that we had. So thankfully it's gone really well, and I'm so excited. I'll probably introduce you guys to Meg later, and I'm pretty sure this is like the beginning of this next moving vlog. So you're gonna go to the Taylor Swift concert with us, and then I think Wednesday me and Meg are hanging out in Windsor. We might, I don't know what we're gonna get up to, but we're gonna have some fun, and then I'll probably check back in with you guys at some point later in the week and give you guys an update on all the moving things. But this is kind of where we're at with the move, at least getting the boys moved, and I'm just so happy that it's gone really well. Fishy, are you having a good time? I know you haven't been too sure about all this. You haven't been too sure. I know. guys excuse how I look, but I have to share in my excitement that like that trip went off without a hitch. Like there was no room for error and there were no errors. We made it to the airport right on time. My stepsister Meg is here. We've just started to get ready. We literally just got back to my house. I'm in my sweats from the flight. This, if you're looking for some like really cozy things to travel in, I know jumpsuits aren't really like the best thing to travel in because you gotta kind of take it all off to go to the bathroom, but Spanx knows how to make a really good jumpsuit. This one is so comfortable, and this is a really cozy crew neck by Spanx as well. So I'll link these down below. I don't really have a lot of extra time today because it is already like after 12, and we need to get ready. Our car is gonna pick us up by 1:30, I believe, to take us to Wembley. So it's gonna be such a fun day. We're gonna get some lunch in our bellies. We're not really hungry, but we know we need to just go ahead, get a bunch of stuff in our stomachs and get ready for a very long day of dancing, standing, walking. It's gonna be so fun. I'm gonna take you guys along, so let's go. Goodness, I had to go back into the clips on my card here on my camera to see, even when the last time I actually filmed a clip on this camera, to see like where I left you guys off. And yeah, so shared the clips of the concert. I don't know if I shared much from the day after. So the concert was on Tuesday night. It was amazing. I'm still just like absolutely reeling. I cannot believe she sang Florida. Like I did not have that on my bingo card for that last show. I had heard rumors that she might bring Florence out, but I thought it would be for one of the other shows. I thought it was gonna be for one of the earlier shows. I did not think she was gonna do it for the last show. I think because I was thinking so much in regard to Reputation. I was like, she's gonna announce Rep TV, she's gonna announce Rep TV, and then she didn't. but I think she still gave us so much, like obviously with Florence surprising us with Florida. And then I knew she would sing So Long London as the piano song for surprise songs. So loved that because it's like one of my favorite songs, and obviously I'm having to say So Long London soon, which we're not gonna talk about. Just getting a little bit choked up there. But yeah, that was really sweet. I loved being able to be there for that, and I think that was the biggest reason why I went, because I knew that she would sing at least one of the songs that pertain to her love for London and her chapter in London, and I obviously just had a feeling that So Long London would be that song for the last show at Wembley. So loved that I got to see that live. And then she brought out Jack Antonoff, which was crazy. Like I loved that mashup that they did of Death by a Thousand Cuts and Getaway Car. Two of their like best, honestly. Those were so good. So we had the best time. I was so glad that Meg got to see it. She got emotional multiple times just at different songs and just seeing the opening, and she was just like because it only came up like a week and a half, like 2 weeks ago maybe, she was like, I just like, I can't even process that I'm like here right now, like this is wild. So it was really, really great to be able to experience that with her. To be honest, like her and I like hadn't really spent a ton of like quality time together before, so this was like a really great opportunity for us to really bond and connect, and we had honestly like the best time. We just, yeah, had such a great time. So Wednesday, we went around Windsor basically, took Louie to nursery. She walked with me to take Louie to nursery. We got copies. We had a bit of a chill because obviously the day before and the flight and everything was like really full on, so didn't go too hard, but we just had like a little chill out after that, got ready, and we had lunch at the Ivy with John, and then we took her to like we kind of took her around to some of like the main spots. She saw the castle. The castle was closed because it was Wednesday. Tuesday and Wednesdays the castle is closed to visitors, so we weren't able to tour it, but we took her by it. We took her by like the Crooked House, which is a little wine and coffee shop. We took her by the Two Brewers, which is like the oldest pub in Windsor, and then we took her out to the Long Walk, and then we came back and we went and got Louie, and then my friends Jordan and Katie met us at the pub for dinner, and obviously had dinner with little Louie and them. It was just, we had just such a nice time, and she got to meet some of the people that we see regularly at the pub that like live in this area that we become friends with. She's like, wow, she's like, it's such a close-knit community. I was like, yeah, we love our pub because it's like, it's just a bunch of locals that are always there, and not that tourists can't come, but it's just really nice because you're able to connect with your neighbors and like see how they're doing, and everyone's just so kind and sweet and in different stages of life, and it's just really endearing. So yeah, and then she set off on Thursday, which was yesterday, and with what she does for work, she had a work colleague that she wanted to connect with over in Somerset, so she went out there yesterday, and she flies back today. Yesterday, after she left, we got Louie off to nursery, and then I took a small nap because I'm not gonna lie, I have been just so tired from everything going on, so I did take a little bit of a nap, and then I got ready and went into London to have a little bit of time with Whit. Whitney is getting married next week, which is just so crazy. We've gone through so many different chapters and seasons of life together, and I'm just so excited to kind of bring in this next season and celebrate this like new chapter for her. I know she's just so excited, and it's just gonna be so beautiful. So I'll take you guys along on that as well. I won't be sharing, I won't be able to get like too many clips. I'll try and get some on my phone. I won't be bringing my camera or anything, but I'll try and get some like little clips to kind of show you because it's just gonna be stunning. She's getting married at Chiswick House in Chiswick in London, and it's just gonna be beautiful. So anyway, we got to kind of catch up. Whitney has a thing about time. She always wants to like take advantage of all the time that we're given. It's such a privilege, and she just really wants to use it well. She has like kind of a fear around like wasting like precious time, like I don't know, I think it's a really beautiful fear to have actually, because it really encourages you to kind of like, you know, soak up, you know, this precious life that we have. So she voice noted me last week. She's like, I know you have a lot on. She's like, I have a lot on too. I'm like I've got a lot on my plate, but I really want to see you. She's like, I feel like our big life, like the big things happening in our lives are so big and they're so great, but I don't want yours to be overshadowed, and I just don't want my wedding to be the last time that I see you before you go. I think I told you we were meant to do a girls' night at the Mandarin Oriental and have like just a fun little like 24 hours together, just to kind of soak up all the things that life is really like kind of doing for us lately, and celebrate that together. But obviously with Fish not doing too well, I was a bit nervous to leave him just in case anything happened overnight, because John obviously was here with Louie and all of that. So that was kind of our way of at least getting some of that time back, and then we're trying to find another little pocket of time that we can see each other before we go. We're still trying to nail down our date of which we're leaving, so I think John and I will do that over the next few days. But so that's a bit of what we've been up to. Sorry, that was quite a long catch up, but I feel like I haven't talked to you properly since we arrived back in the UK. Today is a bit of a catch up. It's a beautiful day. Yesterday was so weird. It really felt like autumn, and it was really kind of dreary and cold and windy. I was like, what is happening? Please don't tell me I need to go get my trench coat out. But today's sunny and beautiful. It is still a bit cool, which is nice. But yeah, I need to like get all of this folded and this clothes horse out of our room. We moved it in here so we could make room for the blow-up mattress for Meg. But I need to get that deflated now, bedding washed, and a bunch of bedding put back underneath the bed. I told John, I was like, I need you to go like to wherever you get like big boxes. We have plenty of like medium size and small boxes for moving, but we don't have any like of those big boxes. And I feel like I have stuff that I'm like, I can go ahead and box this up, but I just need a box big enough. We've got like bedding and like pillows and blankets and like the blanket basket and stuff now that fish and chips have been moved. So I want to get some of that stuff like boxed up, and I want to go ahead and get like these boxes over here taken downstairs, and I want to start stacking everything up downstairs because our movers, who we were able to finalize the other day, we finally confirmed, we finally got confirmation that we can move out on the 7th. So our movers are coming on the 4th, and they pick up everything from the ground floor. So we need to go ahead and start getting these boxes that are upstairs, downstairs. So yeah, I want to go ahead and get some of that kind of stuff done. I also have to listen to my podcast episode with Natalie Miles edited. Well, I need to submit my edits to my editor. That's going live next week. I also need to start conceptualizing the last and final episode of this first season of the podcast, which is going to be all about the move. It'll be a YouTube video and a podcast episode all in one. And you'll have already seen that actually. You'll have access to both of those, so I'll link them down below in the description box. But that's still kind of like on my end. We're in like full on production mode of getting those done. So yeah, I've got a few other bits to do, emails to catch up on, partnerships to organize. I'm so excited. I'm working with Spanx over the next few months. I've got some really great items from Spanx to share with you guys. I'll probably pop some of that in to this video so you can see it, but also be sharing on stories. So yeah, I just really need to get organized today really and get things kind of decluttered so I can kind of feel a little bit more mentally calm and spacious. This weekend we've got a trip to London on Sunday to go to the Natural History Museum, take Louis, and then we're going to lunch with my really good friend Sarah Kate and her husband Domenico. They live in Naples, Italy. Her and I went to college together, and she's really good friends with Whitney now. Over the years they've met and become friends. So she and Domenico and their 2 girls are in London for the wedding, for the entire week of the wedding, which is great. So we're doing lunch with them, as well as Victoria and Domenico. You might remember Victoria from I've been friends with her for years. She is just the best, one of my dearest friends. So we're doing lunch all together because Victoria's husband is Italian, and so Domenico and Luca are good friends. And so yeah, we're gonna have a nice little lunch together. All the little ones will meet. Victoria has a little daughter named Olympia, so Louis is gonna be the only boy. He's gonna have all these like really cute girls to have lunch with, so that'll be really fun. But yeah, and then I think Monday we have a bank holiday, and we're getting together with our friends Damien and Alina, who are moving to Madrid in a few months. So we have a little catch-up sesh with them. They live on our old street, and we haven't seen them in a bit, so we're gonna catch up with them. So busy weekend. Life is just busy right now, but I wouldn't have it any other way because I know I'll miss this chapter so much when it's over and done. It's been such a beautiful chapter, a hard chapter in a lot of ways, but beautiful too. Anyway, let's go. I'm gonna go get some coffee, so come on with me. Hi. please ignore the chaos that is this area back here. I just feel like the last few days have just been like, I just don't have time to like organize anything because obviously people and fun experiences and things that we've been doing have taken precedence, so that it just is chaotic right now. So is everything else that's staring at me. I don't know if any of you watching ever feel this way, especially if you like have a full-time job, your mom, your partner, you are like house manager, but especially if you work from home, like it's just everything is constantly like looking at you like, hey, when are you gonna take care of me? Like I have all of this stuff that just needs to be sorted out and taken care of, but like I also need to work today and create content and all of that, and I'm just like, stop. I just want to like close all of that off. It's so hard to work from home in my opinion. I really struggle with it. Let me know if you feel that way down below. I think especially too with my ADHD, like knowing I have that now, like I know why it's so hard for me to focus, because like everything is a priority, like everything. So I want to just stop what I'm doing right now and go fold all of this so that this feels less crazy, so I can feel like more peaceful. But then at the same time I'm like, that's gonna take me hours. And then anyway, so I don't know, just a real life rant here about what life feels like sometimes. So let me know if you can vouch for feeling the same way sometimes or can empathize. I've got a couple of exciting packages to share while I was gone. I had a fun J.Crew order that came in. I'm pretty sure J.Crew ships to the UK. I am so grateful to say that I work with J.Crew in a professional capacity, and if you told me 20 years ago, as like the biggest J.Crew fan ever, I've been shopping there for like over 20 years, that I would eventually work with them professionally, I'd be like, what? Are you serious? Stop it. So I'm very grateful for my continued partnership with them. They kindly sent me a couple of really beautiful things from their August collection. I will put some try-on clips over this, but I'll just quickly kind of go over what I've gotten so you can see. So I shared earlier that I was going to wear a sequin skirt from J.Crew that they recently came out with, and this is the one that I was talking about. Sadly, it didn't come in time for the concert, but it's so pretty. I feel like mini skirts are coming back. They're like becoming a bit more trendy, and I really like this silver sequined one that they came out with. They also have a couple of tops that go with this as well, so I'll link the tops down below, but I didn't opt for one of those this month. I just don't feel like I would wear it a ton, so I just felt like the skirt would be potentially more fun to have in my collection for special events or New Year's or things like that. So yeah, and then I opted for a couple of trousers because I just feel like I'm struggling with my jeans lately. I just don't feel like I have a lot of great jeans that fit me right now. But I opted for this really cute pair of like canvas trousers, and they're the perfect silhouette in my opinion for me, who is quite short. I love this silhouette. You probably see me wear jeans with this in this silhouette, and they've got these really cute like front pockets that aren't slant pockets. They're like more like, you know, just the front pockets that you can kind of see on the front, with these really cute like tortoise buttons. And overall these are just great, I think, for days where you want to look put together but also feel super comfy, and they feel really, really soft. So I'm excited to try those on. They would look great with loafers or heels for the office. I feel like you could dress them up or down. And then I ended up getting a pair of jeans from J.Crew. I feel like J.Crew does jeans so well, and I feel like they're not typically where I would think to get jeans. A few years ago I got my first pair of skinny jeans from J.Crew. Not like my first ever pair of skinny jeans, but like the first pair of skinny jeans that I got from J.Crew, and I was like, wow, these fit incredibly well. And they're really reasonably priced as well, so I think they're a great place to look for jeans if you're in the market. And I really wanted a pair of like wide leg jeans that were high rise, but that weren't bell bottoms. I feel like the bell bottoms don't really suit my particular body type personally, but I really like the wide leg jeans that are kind of like, they kind of are fitted at the top, like in the like waist and hip area, and then they kind of slowly get wider towards the bottom. So I think these would be great for like date nights when I don't really want to wear a dress, or I just really want to wear jeans, but I also want to look put together. And they would look really nice with heels. I feel like this silhouette, for those of us who are short, is tough because they kind of make you look a little bit more stumpy. So I would personally recommend wearing heels with these. So I got those 2 bottoms, and then I also got something that I actually don't have in my wardrobe, but I've always kind of wanted one. And I'm still trying to decide if it's me, because the ones that I've purchased in the past and tried on, I was like, ooh, I don't really like this on me, but I thought it was more so like the quality of the ones I bought. So I'm interested to see if I like this one. This is a slip dress from J.Crew, and I just love the really pretty satiny material. I love the color of this one. I think it would look so cute with like a chocolate brown sweater over my shoulders for, you know, the more autumnal and winter months, especially like moving to Florida. It'll be quite warm still in the fall and the winter, but opting for, you know, pieces that I can kind of drape over my shoulders and still feel like I'm, you know, opting for outfits that have that autumnal feel would be really nice. And for those of you who are in colder weather, you could easily pop like a button-up cardigan and like a belt around the bottom of the cardigan and kind of pull the cardigan up a bit so it looks like you're wearing a sweater over the slip dress. Would be so cute. A great way to wear this like all year long. And then obviously in the warmer months, this is great just in general for staying chic and put together, very sophisticated, and yeah, a really nice way. Great for date nights in the summer, I feel like. So that's what I got from J.Crew, which is quite fun. By the time you're watching this, September is the month that we'll be in, so I'm sure there will be some new pieces in September that I'll share with you guys. They kindly send me a few pieces from each collection each month. So I will link all of these down below, as well as how they run in terms of size. That's one of the things that I love about J.Crew, is that they have such a wide variety of sizes. They have petite, regular, and tall, with a very large selection of sizes for literally everyone, every body, shape, and type. So yeah, I'll link everything down below. I do have another order to share with you guys from And Other Stories, but I'm not gonna lie, like I was saying earlier, I just feel like I've got a lot of things just like staring at me, and I know I've got some emails I need to get back to. So I'm gonna opt to focus on that, so I just feel like I have a little bit of sanity in my space, and then either later today or maybe sometime this weekend I'll share the And Other Stories items with you. They're so cute. They're very autumnal, and they fall in line with a few of the trends that I've been seeing coming through for this autumn winter. So I can't wait to share those with you, but yeah, I'm gonna go focus on getting some sanity in my space now.
That's it, Luke. I think you're going to need a big one actually.
We're going to need a big one for those.
It's full up already. Wow. You put half of them in.
Yeah, you hand it to me.
Hand them over.
Lovely. Should we keep this one for the flight?
Not sure how that makes it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's your little...
Sleepy one.
Yeah, it's your sleepy one. Okay, ready? Good catch. Thank you.
Catch.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, this is your blanket.